You guys came out on a Saturday night to look at a PowerPoint, and that's my kind of people. Thank you so much for coming out. Listen, I feel like a whole lot of fraud complex because Katie is very intelligent, has an advanced degree. I have a degree in anthropology, so I know nothing about animals, but I just want to go back to something that Katie said. Katie, you in the audience right now? Are you back? Anyway, Katie, just to clarify, so what I learned from that is that currently, right now, as we speak, there is a horny, possibly mangy mountain lion just kind of moving in between gravestones at Forest Lawn, searching for rodents. Is that what we're to believe, Katie? Katie's agreeing with me right now. I'm trying to think of what kind of thing I can share in terms of my experience. I live in a garage. There are raccoons that frequent the garage from time to time. They do make love on top of my garage from time to time, and I can tell you right now, raccoons are very violent lovers. That's one thing I've observed in my experience. You guys not really liking the raccoon material, that's fine. I'll switch to kind of a fun fact here, because I am someone, again, I did the show because I love fun facts. I got a feeling you guys like fun facts too. Here's a fun fact about the human body, a little off topic, but did you know that if you were to take out a person's large intestine and their small intestine, and then lay those out end to end on the ground, you would be arrested? Want to share that with you. You know, sometimes in the city, and I feel like Dylan kind of scared you off with don't talk to the comedian at all. We're in a small room, it's fine, you can interact with me, that's fine. When I get down, which is quite often because I am a comedian that lives in a garage, when I get down, it's important that we all have places in the city where we feel centered, where we feel at peace, where we can go to kind of reset. And for me, you might imagine, it is, of course, the Brea Tar Pits. I love the Brea Tar Pits. I've got the annual pass. You got to get it. It really saves you a lot of money. And the reason I like the Tar Pits is, one, I love history, love bones, love the Pleistocene. It's my favorite epoch by far. Do you have a favorite geological era, sir?
No, I don't know.
No? Do you? Anyone? Shout it out! I heard your answer. Thank you. She gets it. Again, it's not rhetorical. You can talk to me. It's fine. Point is, okay, listen, the Tar Pits is wonderful because it's all about history, but the best part of the Tar Pits is it's a great reminder of why I came to Los Angeles. Because again, LA and the people who come here, we have a lot in common with the saber-toothed tigers and the woolly mammoths that came to the Tar Pits long, long ago. Just like them, we saw LA as this shining oasis in the distance, And so what did we do? We dove in head first, and it wasn't quite what it wasn't quite what we thought it was going to be at first. Okay, and yes, some of us did find ourselves kind of stuck. But the great thing about the Tar Pits and LA is that if you just struggle and you struggle and you keep on struggling and you expend every single ounce of energy that you have just to keep your head above water, eventually this city will just suck you down into a crushing black void from which there's no escape. So I like to meditate on that fact when I'm at the Tar Pits because it's wonderful. And I promise I'm going to get to jokes in a second. I know I was brought on the comedian, but I got to cover a couple things. I just got to ask, because this happened to me today, have you ever been told that you look like a famous person, but in a way where it doesn't feel like a compliment? And I bring that up because I was getting my haircut today, and the hairdresser said that I reminded her of a young Ted Bundy. I guess that's kind of, I don't like that joke anymore. I wrote that before, I guess everyone got all crazy because Zac Efron's going to be in that movie, and now it's like, oh, is he calling himself? I'm not Efron-esque at all, but now, yeah, I don't think we should be celebrating him. Anyway, guys, Also, the problem is I wrote that joke a year ago, and now I looked him up on Wikipedia, and now I'm older than he was when he did his, I guess, he'd call it his best work, and so, joke, just need to toss that joke out. Things about me is comedian, comics, they'll talk about their sex lives a lot when they're on stage. I don't do that a lot, and I find that difficult because I don't have one of those. I don't have a lot of sex. The sex that I do have has been very poorly reviewed on Yelp, and I'm not a sex man. That's not me, and it's not, and it's I was raised conservative, but I don't want people to think that I'm anti-sex, okay? I like sex. Sex is important to me. Some of my best friends are people who have sex. It's more that, again, I was raised very conservative, Bible, camp. You did church every Sunday. So now I am somebody who is anxious in the streets and guilt-ridden in the sheets. That's kind of what I bring to the table here. I haven't got to any jokes yet, but I appreciate you guys really feeling it. Let's see what I can talk about. Oh, I got something. This is something kind of a little confessional. I feel like I need to kind of get it out there. The thing is, I was watching the Rose Parade beginning of the year, and you may or not know the Grand Marshal of Rose Parade this year was Chaka Khan. And I don't know how to say this. Until that moment in my life, I did not know that Chaka Khan was a person. And for those who don't know, Chaka Khan is a person, and she's a wonderfully talented singer and songwriter, but for some reason I thought that Chaka Khan was a catchphrase. It was something you say when you feel excited or accomplished, in the same way that people say like, oh, boom shakalaka. So I would be, I'd be like at the gas station, and when I pump gas, I like to do this thing where I try to land it right at $20 even. Do you guys, anyone else do that? You do? It's exhilarating. We're jiving. So the thing is, so I'd be there and I'd just be pumping gas and I just try to get it just like boom, 2000, bing, and I just say to myself, Chaka Khan, and that's really what I'd say there. Let's see, I really wish I had more animal-based material to share with you. The one thing, I wish I had a segue to say, here's a great animal-like joke, but I'm just going to go talk about, people, anthropologist here. Gosh, who invited me? You hear a lot of people, they're talking about like ghosting a lot. That's like a big term. Like any ghosts, any ghosties, ghost people here? You know what I mean? And it just doesn't make sense because like getting ghosted should not mean when like someone doesn't text you back. Getting ghosted, in my experience, is when you sleep with a stranger and then afterwards you stand at the foot of their bed and you stare at them all night. That's something which been there, done that, guys. Yeah. So I know I've been trying to meet women, and I'm looking for something very specific in a woman. I want her to be intelligent. I want her to be vivacious, but I want her to be dangerous. Like a real dangerous woman. That's what I need in my life. Like I want a girlfriend who's like a scented candle. She should be warm and bright, and if I ever leave and forget about her, she will burn my house to the ground. That's what I want. I want like a woman who's watching Forensic Files, and the guy, like leaves his fingerprint somewhere, and she's just like, idiot, just an idiot. That's what I want. Didn't get to any jokes tonight, and that's really a failing on my part. I wanted just to check really quick, just in the audience. I'm going to break the barrier here, and I was hoping to talk to you, sir, just because you're of a certain age. Hi, my name is Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
Hi there. Tom, you lovely voice. Tom, I was going to ask you a question. Do you have kids by chance?
I have a grown son.
You have grown son, because he's probably my age or so, like maybe
A little older.
Okay, because you've got a very distinguished look about you, Tom.
Thank you.
And here's the thing about me, Tom. We're just me talking here. So my dad, he died when I was a baby, and Jesus. So and so I became the man of the house too. But the point is, Tom, this is apropos of nothing. I just wanted to check with you because you've been watching me. You're here. You're distinguished. So do you approve of me and just like the decisions that I've made to bring me here tonight? Tom, would you say you're proud?
I'm very proud.
Tom, proud of me, everybody! Give it a hand! All right, science! Here's the over there. At this point, thank you so much. I'd like to welcome your host back to the stage, Mr. Dylan.